a snowy Uteranus has been spotted in the forests of Gondwa. This young female is Lichen. She was lost from her family as just a whelp. Our team of researchers had thought she hadn't made it, but then she showed up again on our cameras. She's elusive, allowing us only a few glimpses of her during her adolescence. Here, she shows up again as a sub-adult in Darkwoods. She has done well for herself, as indicated by her pristine white coat, healthy size and body condition. The dry season has been particularly harsh in Gondwa. There has been a scarcity in small den-dwelling creatures, meaning Lichen has probably taken to eating roots alongside what small creatures she can catch. Uteranus are omnivorous, though. They prefer fresh organs above all else. Uteranus are known for rolling in flowers to conceal their scent. Lichen seems to adore patches of yarrow and is often spotted resting in these flowers. It seems she has discovered that these clusters of button mushrooms are not her favorite flower. She's rather displeased by these fungi and marches off to the next clearing with a couple snaps of her teeth. Pleased, she chuffs her approval of the soft and fragrant petals. This peaceful scene is just the beginning of our snowy Uteranus tale. Days after our last sighting of Lichen, we find her again to the north of her favorite clearings, where she has discovered the muddy base of an upturned tree. She picks up a piece of mud, only to quickly spit it out. The taste offends her, and she threat pastures at the mud for having the audacity to get into her feathers. Cleanliness is crucial for Uteranus in finding potential mates. That instinct to stay clean is deeply engraved in their species. Uteranus are typically silent observers, but having survived to adulthood on her own, Lichen was not taught the social skills of her kind. She's particularly bold, expressive and vocal. She circles the root cluster once more, before taking her leave and shaking off the unpleasant experience. Weeks later, we are surprised to see Lichen in the fields of Birchwoods. An Odontoceratus has caught her attention. It's likely that she has never seen one before. She does a good job of concealing herself in the bushes, but the Odontoceratus had already seen her approach and is unconcerned with her presence as it grazes. Lichen's curiosity gets the better of her, and she leaves her hiding place for a different swath of brush. She can't resist a better look and quickly abandons her attempts at hiding. The Odontoceratus snorts at her, prompting her to vocalize and dance at this very strange and noisy rock. With a shake and a huff, the Odontoceratus lumbers off for more grazing opportunities. Lichen watches it go and makes one last attempt to interact before heading back towards Titan's Pass. In Darkwoods, we observe a herd, or company, of Albertoceratops. 2 males are pasturing, while the rest of the group observes. Something in the tree line catches a female's attention. The Psittacosaurus accompanying the herd sounds off an alarm call. It's Lichen. She came to investigate the commotion on her way back to the meadows to the south. She takes off, thoroughly intimidated by all the shrieking. The herd forms a line to ward the predator off, while shaking their horns and crests. Lichen runs, startled and outnumbered. Later in the evening, the company is alerted once more. Hunger has brought Lichen back, but her inexperience costs her the advantage of surprise. She's hungry, but the herd's numbers and aggressive display is just too much for her. Roaring her frustration, she leaves the herd to find a quiet place to rest for the night. Nightfall finds her in Titan's Pass. A berry bush has captured her fascination. She investigates the sweet-smelling fruit and rubs her coat against them. It appears she might rest here for the night, but then she gets up and, predictably, goes to the patches of yarrow. She must have decided that she didn't like the sticky juice from the berries matting in her plumage. Though she is still hungry, she lives to hunt another day. A female Hatzegopteryx, also known as a siren, plays in a small pond. She startles and takes off to assess an unknown threat from a safe place atop a rock. Lichen appears on the fringes of the clearing. She creeps low through the underbrush, but she's already been spotted by the Asdarchid. Curious of this strange creature, she dances as if to tempt it to do the same. The Hatzegopteryx hisses from its perch at the tyrannosaur. Lichen dances again, and to our surprise, the Hatzegopteryx mimics her. Lichen creeps out of the comfort of the tree line for a better look. With a warning shriek, the Hatzegopteryx lets her know that she's too close, and Lichen takes off with a startled shriek of her own. Her curiosity brings her back just minutes later. The two dance again, though Lichen keeps her distance now. She clicks at the creature on the rock and observes from the trees. Another shriek sends her back even further. After one more shared dance, Lichen makes her way back towards Darkwoods,